Hi, I am Bliss and this is Jenny.
Hello.
And we want to tell you all about a retreat that we have planned in Shropshire at Wilde on the Boral. It's a wild Tantra event. So we are offering you the opportunity to come together in sacred space, in connection, in realness, to share some really beautiful intimacy enhancing practices, to connect with and learn more about your body's energy system, and essentially all the good things about Tantra and Tantra retreats with none of the creeps. So
Yes.
we work in a trauma-informed way. And if you've wanted to explore Tantra, but you have possibly had experiences that were unpleasant or unsafe in the past, we can guarantee that this is going to be a space where your needs are going to be heard. We're going to witness you, acknowledge you, and really hold you in this container.
I am super excited to be involved in this beautiful space, and we are in this beautiful space right now. Just finished another retreat. We are at Wilde. The sun is shining, the land is welcoming.
We're in this beautiful forest and it's fabulous. You can go out walking in the natural woodlands and there's hares and muntjac deer,
And there's even a stone circle over there. There's a roundhouse.
it's really good.
It's a really good wood-fired sauna.
There's a really cozy longhouse with dormitory accommodation, or if you want more privacy, you can actually book the cabin or the caravan or the pig pen, which are all private accommodation, can sleep up to 4 people in each of those. And you can also bring your live-in vehicles. So if you've got a camper van, you can bring that and stay on the site, or you can stay in the dorm. You know, it's just so cozy. It's like a beautiful pajama party where we're going to be doing these sacred, life-affirming, delicious sensory practices. So we're going to be getting in touch with our sacred selves. We're going to be coming together in community. We're going to be sharing from our hearts, and we're going to be learning some practices which are actually going to elevate our life force energy. And you know, don't you want to invite more deliciousness and more power and more pleasure and more juiciness into your life? I think you would love to come and be a part of this event with us. So it's going to be super fun. We've facilitated loads of fun stuff together before.
We have a relationship with this land here, so we know the land and we know the spirits who work here. I'll be bringing inner dance and awaken belly dance. Yes.
I'm going to do a sound bath. And we're going to learn some massage. You know, it's going to be beautiful. And there's fabulous food. You know, there's a beautiful kitchen here. So if you're on a special diet, you can bring your own food, or you can share in our menu, which is like a potluck, gluten-free, vegan, kind of free-for-all. So, you know, feel free to come and be a part of that delicious offering. Personally, I think that the 24-hour abundant snack buffet, that's one of my favorite parts of these retreats.
Pleasure. It's all about pleasure. Pleasure of
all
the body,
about
pleasure of the
nourishing-
taste, nourishing the senses.
And being alive.
Living.
And, you know, we welcome everyone. So whatever your background or beliefs, whatever your gender, whatever your relationship style or sexual orientation is, we can weave you into these practices in a way that is going to be inclusive and really honouring of where you are. So, you know, don't be afraid if you haven't done anything like this before, or if you've been part of a retreat in the past that has made you feel a bit weird, then don't worry, because we're all weird here. So you can bring your fabulous freakiness, you can let that freak flag fly, and you will be celebrated for being who you are in this inclusive Tantra space.
Yes, because also we hold a very safe space, a very safe, grounded and trauma-informed space. I'm a qualified counsellor and play therapist. I've been working with people for years and years and years.
Yep.
So
I'm a trauma support facilitator. I'm a counsellor and a holistic therapist with 25 years in practice. I'm also a sacred sexual priestess and Tantra facilitator. So we've got all of those qualifications and credentials that are really going to reassure you if you like to hear about people that have done lots of training and qualifications. But the thing that I believe is more important than that is that we're very genuine, we're very real, we're very honest, honest, and we've got a great sense of humour. So please come and join us, and if you're interested you can email us for more information. So you can email lunarwombtemple@gmail.com if you want to book onto this retreat, and there's going to be a full information pack coming out soon which has got our schedule for the weekend. Bring lovely cozy nesting materials, so if you've got a lovely fleecy blanket, or maybe you've got some silk or some satin that you want to bring, you want to make yourself a beautiful fluffy nest with some sheepskins and some cushions, you can bring those things along. If you've got a favourite massage oil that you like to use, if you've got sensory materials, so I'm going to be bringing all of my Tantra kit, but if you've got things that you want to bring and play with, if you've got velvet, if you've got feathers, if you've got fur, if you've got beautiful sacred anointing oils that you might want to bring, so many different ways that we can entice and activate our senses, and you know, then we can have a lovely dinner and jump in the sauna together. So there's a beautiful outdoor fire here, so you can sit outside, or we've got indoor stoves, cozy wood burners, so you can create that cozy environment. And of course, if you want to, you can just go for a walk in the forest. And we are going to be having an eco-sensuality session in the morning on Saturday, so you're going to have the opportunity to deeply connect sensually with the trees, with the ferns, with the mosses. If you want to, you could even plunge deep into the river. So there's so many options here for activating your sensuality within nature, within yourself, and also with others in the group. So I hope that you're as excited as we are for the Wilde Tantra Weekend! Wild ways on the ball.
Wild ways on the ball.
We can't wait to meet you.
We can't wait to meet you.
Kundalini, 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 Kundalini. Did we mention Kundalini?
And I'm going to be bringing live music also to the spaces. So live harp, live flutes, live looping and mixing, bringing in intuitive and improvised music. Especially for the group and the energy that's happening at the time.
Can you think of anything more heavenly than receiving loving, conscious touch in a space where you're surrounded by the angelic sound of harps? It's going to be beautiful, with fabulous bamboo flutes, and connecting with your beauty in an inner dance session where we're going to be expressing ourselves somatically and sensual, with lots of hugs and snuggling us. And also, if you need space, we'll listen to your no, listening and finding your authentic yes, no.
Yes.
And maybe you might want to play a little bit.
Maybe.
So perhaps maybe you might want to explore. Perhaps you might want to connect with the part of yourself that is trying something new, and maybe that will become a yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Or maybe it will become a I'm not really sure about that. No. And saying no. No. And having your no heard. That will be part of what we're exploring on this weekend. And how to safely and sensually touch and listen with your hands and feel the ecstatic, somatic, sensual, joyous, delicious connection with yourself or with a beloved, with somebody who likes touching. Then that will be what happens in this space. But no creepiness and no creeps.